In Chaz Lanier's first and only season in the orange and white, he cemented himself in Tennessee history. During his record-setting night in the second round of the NCAA tournament, he became the leader in single-season three-pointers with 120. How constant work and a childhood connection helped land Lanier on Rocky Top.
Before Chaz even hit me up, they was like, we gotta have him. Like, we gotta have him. Like, Chaz is like, we're serious about him.
That was Jordan Bone, who played at Tennessee for 3 seasons from 2016 to 2018. But before he was a Vol, he was an Ensworth Tiger, and so too was Chaz Lanier.
We hung around each other all the time. We spent countless hours together, just on the court and off the court, just, with our school, our kind of clique, if you call it.
Those moments together left a lasting impression on Lanier, who still recalls spending his Friday nights in middle school going to Ensworth High School basketball games to watch his older brother Trey and future Tennessee guard Bone compete.
Every Friday night, we'd go up to the high school and watch them play, and it was always so electric seeing him run up and down the court so fast and dunk the ball.
Maybe he can't dunk it like you, but he certainly wants to make sure his jump shot looks like yours.
Nah, hey, I don't want people to kind of think Chaz ain't got no bounce. Chaz, he got some sneaky bounce. But yeah, I be on that rim too. But I like to say, man, that's a part of Chaz's game that is very unexpected, sneaky. Like he's sneaky athletic, and he'll dunk on you, when you're not expecting it, because you think, oh, he could just shoot it, he could put it on the ground, he can create a shot. It's like, nah, he can also get down here and dunk on you too.
And while there are sneaky qualities to Lanier's dunks, there's nothing sneaky about his jump shot, part of his movement and form he actually took from Bone.
I remember watching Jordan Bone in high school and the way he elevated on his jump shots. That's one of the little things that I added to my game. And Coach Barnes also preaches it to me a lot in practice, just elevate when you shoot the ball. And me and Jordan Bone have a lot of resemblance in our jump shot.
Do you see flashes of your jump shot in his at all?
Absolutely. I think Barnes does a really good job of teaching guys how to shoot a high release. And his high release is, man, it's flawless. He's already a bigger guard. And when you have a bigger guard that's able to elevate over his defender, it's kind of like they're not even there. So the success he has had up to this far, it doesn't even surprise me at all.
It's one thing when your childhood friend isn't surprised by the level of success you've reached, but it's another when your teammates of less than a year carry that same sentiment.
No moment is too big for him. He's going to go out and he's going to be even kill always. He's always going to be himself. But he works on his game a ton. So, like I've been saying, nobody's surprised at the performances that he has. This is what he does. He goes to work and he comes back to the locker room like nothing happens.
That's simply his demeanor, even when he orchestrates a 29-point performance against Wofford or surpasses VFL Chris Lofton's single-season three-point record. While the emotions are understated, there's no denying he's different after he makes his first shot.
Man, he's a microwave. He when he hits a shot, he heats up instantly. And so, it's incredible when he gets rolling, how efficient he scores, how quickly he scores, and how, it just seems almost effortless to him.
The player Vol fans are cheering on today has been years in the making. Lanier's dedication to elevating his game is something Bones witnessed at nearly every step.
Chaz has always been a very fundamentally sound player. I think during his younger years, he was growing into his body. He was trying to figure it out, really figure out what type of player he was going to be. And I think it really clicked for him once he hit college, honestly. Chaz was good in high school, but he wasn't really the type of guy to be like, oh, Chaz going to the NBA. It's very rare for high school players, you know what I'm saying, to be like that. But, the point I'm making is Chaz has always been good, but he really took that leap when he got to college.
It's important to make the right decisions, like when to go for it on fourth down, or when to kick the field goal or go for the touchdown. It's also important to make the right insurance decisions, too. That's why my office, Trey McAdams State Farm, is here to help you select the right protection at the right price. Our office will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With Trey McAdams State Farm, it's easy to make the right call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Vols.
After 4 years at North Florida, Lanier knew he was ready for the next challenge, and the Tennessee Volunteers looked like the perfect one.
What was it
Oh
like
yeah.
kind of being able to guide him with your personal experience wearing the orange and white?
Ah, man, I mean, it meant everything to me. Just to be someone that he trusted for, honest feedback. And but during that decision, he had some big time schools coming after him and they were serious, and now, with the whole climate of NIL, that changes everything. So, I kind of could see, being in his position in a sense how it could be challenging and where he wanted to reach out to people, who had been there to maybe get a better perspective and kind of wrap his mind around everything as a whole. So I just appreciated when I got the call.
He's always been like a big brother to me. He's always giving me tips and little tricks here and there. So he means a lot to me.
Bone spent 3 seasons with the Volunteers, finished as a 42% shooter from the floor, 35% from 3, and dished out 405 assists. So when the time came, Barnes and the coaching staff knew who to call for one more assist.
And I also appreciate, the coaching staff there. They reached out to me too. And, before Chaz even hit me up, they was like, we gotta have him. Like, we gotta have him. Like Chaz is like we're serious about him. So if he does reach out to you when that time comes, we kind of want you to kind of relay that information and let him know that we need him. We want him. So it was just an honor, honestly.
What was the one thing you wanted to make sure that he knew?
Oh, I just wanted to let him know that, Barnes is different. Rick Barnes is different. And we had the same coach in high school. And it's funny because our high school coach was different. Ricky Bowers, he's now in the Tennessee Hall of Fame of coaches. But great coach, hard nosed, old school, and he has his way and his structure. And it kind of reminds me of Coach Barnes, like hard nosed, old school, and he has his structure and he's very intense and intentional with the way he wants to play on both ends and how he connects with his players. And it could kind of be different. It's a different it's kind of like tough love. It's not always just, oh, good job, good job. Nah, he's gonna get in your butt sometimes and just kind of let you know where you mess up and where you do well. So just to kind of have that connect, I think that made the transition and the decision a bit easier for Chaz because he understood like, oh, I've been here before. I've had a coach like this before, so it's not anything I'm not used to.
What has it been like to see him splash onto the scene this season?
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, it's amazing, man. Like, especially when you see people from your city doing well. And I'm a bit biased, but man, I go hard for Chaz. Like anybody that mentions Tennessee basketball and talks about Chaz Lanier, man, I'm showing love. He's a great kid. He's kept his head on straight. He stayed focused and locked in. I'm just so proud of him. Like as a big brother, man, it's just amazing to see.
While Lanier's last handful of games have been some of his best in his lone season at Tennessee, there were moments where that production and confidence were at a low point. Thankfully, he had friends like Bone who he could rely on.
I just told him, man, keep going. Like these people believe in you and they're dependent on you. So don't look at that as anything negative. Embrace your role. Like embrace that. Look, I'm the guy. I'm the guy, and we're only gonna go as far as I take them. Not in like an arrogant sense, but they're depending on after that, it just started clicking. And I can just see the difference. I mean, obviously he has the coaching staff and the players and his family pouring into him. I would like to think that, what I told him kind of helped him a little bit, just kind of free his mind and understand that he's not only wanted there, he's needed there.
First year here, he spent 4 years in another college, and I can't imagine coming into a new place and, almost handed the keys offensively. And so, he's handled that amazingly. I'm impressed with him. I love him to death.
Just two kids from Innsworth making their way to Tennessee and contributing in a massive way. How special is that bond between the two of you?
Oh, it's amazing, man. I be telling people Chaz like my little brother, man. I care about him. And I want to see him do well, and he is doing well. So, and just keep doing what you're doing. Stay locked in. Keep the main thing, and everything gonna happen the way it's supposed to for him.
Now Lanier and the Vols are returning to the Sweet 16 for the third straight year, with title hopes and everything else they want still within reach.